Okay, beauties, let's get started. So, long distance relationships can be really, really tricky. And the way a long distance relationship can really work is if you both have a great amount of love for each other. I'm telling you, the love has to be there. That's the first step. Once you guys come to the realization that you don't want to lose each other, and you decide, like, let's say you're going off to college, or your man is moving to another job and you're not ready to move yet. You guys have to have that sit down conversation before you even start with a long distance relationship. You both have to sit down and say, babe, is this what you really want? And he has to ask you the same thing. Now, when you guys come to that agreement that you both want the same thing, because you don't want a situation where, you in this relationship by yourself and he just like, yeah, I want to be with you still, and he's still doing his thing on the side. Because guys won't tell you when they're doing their stuff on the side. So you get a vibe. As women, we have that intuition. I can't tell you how do you know if he's really into the long distance relationship. That's a vibe that you have to feel as a woman. So get into your little spidey senses and really, get that vibe. If he's really feeling you and you guys really love each other, you're gonna get that vibe. And if you get that vibe, cool. That's the first step to growing your long distance relationship. You have to love each other. The second thing, you guys have to speak on the phone every single day. There's no ifs, ands, and buts about it. Because if you go one day without speaking, then two, then three, next you know it's a whole week, and then a week turn into 2 weeks and 3 weeks, and then you don't speak to each other in months. That's not a relationship. And the average relationship, sometimes you don't, I don't know, sometimes I get busy. Me and my man is both busy, so it's okay. Like, we still speak to each other like probably once a day. But when you're in a long distance relationship, you have to stay in communication, and you have to stay in communication every day. Because the difference is, in a regular relationship, even if you talk like one time, you could go over to his house or be like, babe, let's go to the movies. Y'all can meet up. Long distance relationship, there is no dates because you guys can't see each other because one person's in London and the other person is in Atlanta. So you physically can't be in each other's presence. So make your presence known on the phone. Make sure that you always talking to your man, your girlfriend on the phone all the time. Number 3, you have to step it up a notch. Get you an iPhone. Invest in an iPhone. You know why? Because iPhone has FaceTime. It has FaceTime. And I know probably some of you probably can tell me like, oh, what about Snapchat? Because you could FaceTime on Snapchat. That's not the same. Get you an iPhone so you can FaceTime each other, because now, not only are you guys speaking to each other on the phone, but you guys can look at each other. Like, I can see you. And once you see your significant other, feelings come back. Sometimes, I'm not saying that you're going to forget how your man looks, but it's always a plus when you can see the person. Technology is really great. Back in the day, you didn't have that. So use that to your best advantage. Okay, FaceTime each other so you guys can look at each other in the eyes. You guys can laugh and see each other's facial expressions. All of that can call for a good, healthy, long distance relationship. When you guys are speaking on the phone every day, FaceTime each other every day, he's not really gonna have any room to really cheat like that. Especially if you guys are speaking 3 to 4 times a day, which I feel like is healthy to, call your significant other throughout the day. When you're in a long distance relationship, 4 times a day maximum, and no less than 3 times a day. Like, you can't speak on the phone 2 times a day. Honestly, you have to speak to him in the morning when he comes from work, and maybe a little bit in the nighttime, just to keep your relationship fresh and going. Because even in a regular relationship, your relationship can get old and stale real quick if you both not always working at it. So the way you work at it is always being in constant communication. Communication is key to anything. Anything in life that is worth fighting for, you always have to build that communication. And, I don't recommend texting all day, because I feel like with texting, like, if your man could be like, hey, what you doing? Oh, nothing. I'm on my way to school. All right, okay. The conversation can become really stale real quick, because with text messages, sometimes the other party takes too long to write back, and then you get annoyed, and then you start thinking in your head, what the hell is he doing? He's all the way in London. What the hell he doing? Why he not answering my text so fast? Then your mind is going to be all over the place. But if you are speaking to your man on a regular, you guys FaceTime each other. Sometimes y'all can get a little freaky too, because y'all can't be intimate. So maybe you guys can, I wouldn't send no videos or nothing playing with yourself or doing, naked snaps and stuff like that. I wouldn't trust you to send any sexting kind of videos to your man, because relationships, you know, can go south, and you don't want your nudes being leaked all over the freaking internet. So, but if you do want to, you know, be a little intimate with your partner from a long distance, you know, there's nothing wrong with showing a little boob on FaceTime. You know what I'm saying? Let him know that he ain't what he's missing, okay? And keep it exciting. That's a great way to keep it exciting. You don't want your relationship to become stale. I'm gonna keep saying that. So, you know, if he say, babe, let me see your tits, let me see your ass, let me see you twerk, you can do that on FaceTime. I really wouldn't recommend sending any videos, because I'm just weird like that. I don't care how long I've been with you. Like, at any given time, people switch up. People change up every day, sis. So I'm letting you know right now, people change up. So if you do send out videos to your man, that's fine. But just keep in the back of your mind, he has it forever, and he can show his friends. He can show anybody if he decides to be a F-boy at the end, okay? So keep that in mind. But I do advise, there's nothing wrong with showing a little boob, showing a little stuff, you know, to your man, because that's your man. You want to keep it sexy. That's the only way you can really possibly keep it sexy via long distance relationships. So keep that in mind. Now we're going to get into the bad. So, like my subscriber was telling me, she feels like her man is cheating on her. Like, she doesn't have any proof, but she just feels it. And as women, when we feel like our man is cheating, he is. He is. I'm telling you this right now, because as women, God gives us a woman intuition. That shit is the truth. Like, no lie, you ever heard of a woman intuition? That's not a joke. That's not a myth. That's really true. We always have that gut feeling when something is not right. So if you feel like he's cheating, you know, I would definitely have that conversation on FaceTime, not on the phone, because you want to see his facial expressions when he's saying, so, are you cheating on me? If he's like, but what? Like, what? Like, he's quick to, like, he's panicky, he's stuttering, then you know something is wrong, okay? If he's not cheating, he'll be like, babe, are you kidding me? I love you to death. Like, I would never disrespect our relationship like that. And you can see it in his eyes. So that's why I said FaceTime, because obviously you can't see each other face to face. So FaceTime when you feel like something's going wrong in your relationship, even if you feel like you guys are drifting apart. Be like, babe, I feel like we're drifting apart. What's going on? Am I doing something wrong? Like, even if he's doing something wrong, if he's not calling you like he used to, call him out on it. You guys got to speak to each other, okay? Because when you guys don't speak to each other, like, you guys are angry at each other and you don't speak to each other, that's the quickest way to be done with your long distance relationship. Because if you both are mad at each other, then both of you guys are not going to pick up the phone and call each other. Then where does that leave your relationship? Especially if the phone is the main source of pulling you guys together. So remember that. You need to understand that communication is everything. Even when you don't want to speak to him, even if your man got you tight, always still speak to him. Like, babe, last night when you didn't call me, I was really upset about this. I was really upset about that. Don't keep him in the dark, because when you keep each other in the dark, you're going to start resenting each other. Then y'all both gonna be like, you know what, F it. Like, I'm not doing this long distance relationship. I'm not happy no more. You guys not happy because you guys not talking. So even if it's a situation where you feel like he's cheating, you got to talk about it. Second, if you feel like he's cheating, there's no real way to find out if he's really cheating. But another way you can find out if he's cheating, doing anything behind your back, you know, I'm probably gonna sound crazy, but you know, sometimes when guys is creeping around, they don't want you to follow them on Instagram, Snapchat, so you can see what they're up to. So I was gonna say get a friend, but I would keep my friends out of it. I always say in all my videos, keep your friends out of it, because you don't want any of your friends, your inner circles, to know that there's trouble in paradise. Because 9 times out of 10, your friends is looking at you crazy for even being in a long distance relationship, and the first thing people say is, you know, he's gonna cheat on you, right? So no, don't put people in your business. What I would do is create a fake account. I'm probably going to sound crazy, but I'm giving you the raw and real what I would do. I'm not telling, maybe some psychiatrists, some therapists will probably tell you that, what the hell, like, that's not good advice. It's good advice for me, honey, because if you want that closure, you got to be FBI agent on that ass, okay? If we talk, I stalk, okay? I'm stalking you. I'm making sure that you're doing what the hell you're supposed to do. So I will create a fake Instagram account or a Snapchat account just to check up on him. See if he's liking other girls' picture. You know, if he posts a picture, go definitely press view comments and read all the freaking comments, especially from another female. So let's say he posts a picture on, you know, a night out, and you see a girl saying, oh, you were great, yo, it was fun hanging out with you tonight, or it was lit tonight. Go on her page, do some investigation. Maybe his picture might not be posted with her, but you definitely want to keep that in mind. If you keep seeing the same girl, you know, commenting on a picture every time he goes out, maybe that's the girl he's going on dates with in London, okay? And you need to figure that shit out and let him know, listen, okay? You don't have to let him know like you've been snooping around, but let him know like, listen, you could even make it up. Be like, listen, you know, I had a friend of mine that told me there's a girl that keep commenting on your picture every time you go out. What's up with that? You know what I'm saying? And hey, if worse comes to worse and he's not giving you the answer that you need, and you keep seeing the same girl hitting him up, writing under his comments and stuff, hit that girl up on Instagram. Listen, I'm Jason's girlfriend. Okay, I just want to let you know that. Are you guys an item or anything? Because I see that you are really friendly with my man in the comments. If you got to be crazy, so be it. Let him know, yeah, your ass is in London, but I'll take the first class flight to London and whip both of y'all ass, okay? Don't play with me, because I could be crazy all the way from Atlanta. All right, so you need to let him know, put that fear in his heart so he knows he cannot slip up. Okay, so you definitely want to do your investigation. Like I said, don't ever tell a guy that you made a fake account and you've been following him. Lie. Say, you know, I was on the explore page and then I saw your picture and then I seen a girl commenting and she keep commenting on your picture. Who was that? You know what I'm saying? Let him know that you're not a dummy. And just because he's long distance, that's not changing nothing. Okay, so that's definitely a con. What else? You know, and that's pretty much it, guys. Like, I'm not gonna, you know, extend this video any longer than it has to be. The pros is, if you want your relationship to last, you have to FaceTime. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so thirsty. I love water. But anyways, oh, by the way, I've been drinking water nonstop all week, and I see a difference in my face. So if you have any acne problems, definitely drink like a gallon of water every day. It keeps you hydrated and makes your skin like glow. So yeah, you definitely want to FaceTime each other, call each other on the phone, you know. And oh, I also forgot, a long distance relationship, you can't keep it long forever. You guys have to have that conversation. Okay, when are we gonna move in together, or when are we gonna actually see each other physically, you know, in person? Because you can't have a long distance relationship without ever seeing each other. Like, that's crazy. You have to see each other. You have to see each other. Even if, I feel like to have a healthy long distance relationship, you guys have to fly out to each other at least once or twice a month. You know, speaking to each other every day is just not enough. Sometimes you really need to be in each other's arms and cuddle and just remind each other why you guys love each other so much and why you in this relationship to begin with. So definitely fly out, or even if you guys like 2-3 hours away, that's even better. Try to see him every other weekend or every weekend if you can. You know, that is what's going to keep the relationship together. And if you feel like he's cheating on you, he probably is. Move on, sis. Get you a guy that's around the way, or 20 minutes away. It's not worth it, because at the end of the day, you do not want to put your health at risk, because this diseases is real out here. AIDS is real out here. You don't want to be the only one faithful in your long distance relationship. Meanwhile, your man is giving community dick to every freaking girl that, you know, pretty girl that passes his way. You know, you're worth more than that. I say that in every one of my Girl Talk videos, and I'm continue to say that. You are worth more. So if you feel like he's cheating, you know, after you have that conversation, if he's cheating, definitely you guys definitely want to see each other again and see, like, how is the vibe when you guys are around each other, you know, once you discover that you feel like he's cheating. Is it weird? Because if it's weird, then that's how you know he got to go. Okay, so I hope I answered everything for you guys. If I missed anything, just comment below and I will get into detail about anything else you want me to specify about long distance relationship, I answer you guys back. If I don't answer you back, I'll like your comment. I show love. And don't forget to follow me on both my Instagrams at love_your_natural and at introducing_Bella_bars. You can also follow me on Snapchat at Bella_bars. Snapchat is where I usually I usually chat with you guys and interact with you guys, and I may not get around to all of you guys, but I may open it and write down your questions and answer it in another girl talk. So don't be discouraged if I don't answer you. I'm probably writing down your advice to talk about in another girl talk. So thank you guys so much for watching. I love you so much. Stay beautiful and don't take shit from no nigga, okay?